I have a notice here from the Philippine Post that I have to pick up my parcel that I ordered a year ago. Actually guys, I ordered this item in a US company. After I ordered my parcel, the US company sent right away my order on the next day. Actually guys, when they gave me the tracking number, it's actually goes smoothly until it reaches to the Philippines. So when I track the control number that they gave me, the tracking number that they gave me, it says that my parcel has arrived in the Philippines. But after that guys, I don't hear anything. Like the update of the tracking number stops from there. So after a week that it says that your item has arrived in the Philippines and it is accepted by the customs, I went to the Philippine Post to check if my parcel was already there, and they said that they couldn't find that tracking number. So after a month of waiting guys, I went to Philippine Post again and then check again my parcel, and it still says that they couldn't find the tracking number. So I told the company that I ordered in the US that that the item was lost. So when they check it online, it says just it's arrived in the Philippines a month ago. And then I told them that I actually been checking the post office that they says that they cannot find the item. So the next day guys, they send me again another item on the same courier that pick up in the US, which is DHL. So the same item guys lost again when it reaches to the Philippines. So I couldn't, the same thing happened that after a week it says that your item couldn't be found. Like the post office just told me that the tracking number couldn't be found. So the same item, second item descended to me, still not. So I told the company that I ordered with the apparel that the item was lost again in the Philippine Post. So the next day guys, they sent me again my order. This is the third time they sent the same order to the Philippines, the same item that I ordered to the Philippines. So what they do it guys is, instead of DHL that will pick up my item, they send my order to FedEx. So after 5 days since they send my order to FedEx, I already received the item in the Philippines because it's delivered right onto my address. So this is really sucks guys, but now I have to receive the notice that item that I ordered a year ago is I have to pick it up in the post office. So this really sucks guys. So it's not really advisable if you have shipment or you have something to send to the Philippines, that send it through Philippine Post. So if you want to send item to the Philippines, you better choose FedEx guys, because from that on, all of my orders from that company, they send it through FedEx and I receive it without a problem. Because when the courier that pick up your item from the other country is DHL, it will go through the Philippine Post, and then when you pick up that item, you have to pay, because it states there that I have to pay 112 peso for that item for me to claim that item. So if you want to send anything to the Philippines, don't make it go through the Philippine Post, because most likely you will lost your package, or you will lost the item. So if you arrange a courier for your delivery from the US or from other country to the Philippines, use FedEx, don't use DHL guys, because it goes through the Philippine Post. So now guys, I'm going to the post office to pick up my item, to pick up my parcel. So I show you how the Philippine Post looks like and how their service, why it is terrible to send your packages to the Philippines. So if you want to go with me to the post office, I'll show you, so that the next time you want to send your parcel, you have an idea that you're not going to send it to this shipping company. So in the Philippines guys, it is really mandatory. You cannot go out, you cannot walk on the street without wearing your mask. So I have here my mask, and of course, other than a mask guys, you also have to wear your face shield. So in the Philippines, you cannot go into any establishment without this. So you are not allowed. It's actually a local ordinance that you cannot go to anywhere in the establishment. You cannot get inside without wearing this, or you get fined. I am almost into the post office guys. The other side is the post office. This is how it looks like, the surroundings. I am now inside the post office, guys. There's not really much people here. So I already gave my identification card and the notice, guys, and that is how it looks like inside the post office. Actually, our packages was just all around. I don't know how they are going to monitor it. Maybe that's why our parcel get lost, because I think they doesn't organize this parcel. It's just everywhere. So right now, guys, I'm just sitting here waiting for my name to be called. Actually, guys, there's only one person working. He's the one who received my request, and she is also the one that will release such requests. So let's see how long we are going to wait until we can get our parcel, because there are actually only few people, but at the same time there is only one people working here. I didn't see another. Maybe they do something else, but I only see one person in the front desk, guys, receiving requests, and also she's the one who released such request. So after 30 minutes of waiting, guys, I finally get my order. It took me 30 minutes because even if there are only few people inside, there is also one person working to release and receive your documents. So it takes time. And as you can see, guys, the company sent my parcel last October 23, 2019, and the parcel was received in the Philippines last November 6, 2019. It takes over a year for me to receive this item, and now it's already November 11 of 2020. Can you imagine, guys, if this is very useful, or your family have to send you packages to the Philippines and it takes you a year, or sometimes maybe it will just lost or it get rotten. So it's so devastating, guys. It's so it feels so bad that the service of the Philippine Post took this long. And other than that, guys, that was only a little parcel. It cost only $30, but I still had to pay for a Philippine tax, which is 112, for me to claim that parcel. So if you have parcel or you want to send something, anything to the Philippines, please use other shipment. Don't use DHL, or you have to use FedEx. They were actually deliver your parcel right onto your address, and there's no additional fee. So hope, guys, you learned something, or this video will help you in your decision when you are going to send packages or item to the Philippines.